So here's an article from Ars Technica, which I found interesting. I wanted to talk about this a few days ago. Stop pretending there's a difference between online and real life. See, there's a huge issue here, right, in the headline. So, um, they actually claim that there's a big difference between online and real life. Okay, let's just dive into this. Seriously, just cut it out. The stakes are too high. Sometimes I get into one of those conversations about the internet where the only way I can reply is to quote the IT crowd, "Are you from the past?" I say every time someone asserts that the online world is somehow separate from real life. You'd be surprised how much this comes up. Even after all these years of people digital shenanigans leading to everything from espionage and murder to international video fame and fancy book deals. Um... Still, there's a huge difference between just talking to someone in real life and on the internet is very different. Jesus Christ. Okay, but now that the US has a president-elect who communicates with the American people almost exclusively via Twitter and YouTube, what? How does he communicate through YouTube? That makes no... He has Twitter. Jesus Christ. It's really time to stop kidding ourselves, okay? Before the election, many of us, including me, would have shrugged off the fake news stories pulling up in the margins of our Facebook feeds. Yeah, because it's not like all the Huffington Post or the mainstream media have all done this fake news where Hillary was going to win in a landslide, or all these articles that or news stories which are fake from the mainstream media. It's you guys who claim Ars Technica are one of the people who started the Gamers Are Dead articles, all this bullshit about Gamergate. Projection at its finest. The election of Donald Trump and several recent tweets from the House Science Committee are two strong pieces of evidence that yes, people do. In reality, people have straddled the digital and meat space for decades. Though government officials may have just learned about the cyber, people working in computer security have been dealing with criminal and whimsical incursions in the system since the late 20th century. Yeah, but it's still different. There are things that affect people in the so-called cyberspace and internet. But it doesn't have to. Real life and internet, where you have a pseudonym or talk to people, it's not the goddamn same thing. It was 1990 when the infamous Opera Sun Devil swept up innocent in a massive Secret Service dragnet operation to stop Carter's. The Stuxnet worm, which affected physical operations of centrifuging at a uranium enrichment plant in Iran. It's only the most obvious example of how digital ops can have consequences from the keyboard. Again, internet or people who can have hacking or whatever, yes, it can affect real life, but that's the most extreme example you have. Most of the time the internet doesn't affect real life because it's mostly just videos, porn, discussion, etc., etc. As a security researcher, Morgan Marquis-Bois said during a recent Ars Live event, it's absurd to talk about digital authoritarianism because these days state-sponsored surveillance and censorship always have a digital component. Yeah, and that's real life affecting cyber. So what's your point here? And again, you also have private companies doing censorship. So this is all over the place. Nothing makes this more obvious than the little chunks of online identities we all carry in our pockets all the time. If a police officer confiscates your mobile, they could gain access to everything you've texted to your friends, or not if you deleted them, or you don't really send that many text messages. If state agents wanted to track your movements by looking up which cell towers your mobile has pinged, they can. If a criminal snags it, they could drain your bank accounts. They could. See, that this is. They could. The Internet of Things, fondly known as the Internet of Extremely Broken and Insecure Things, makes this whole situation even worse. Our homes, our baby monitors, our cars, our offices, and even our city infrastructure are vulnerable to malicious attacks, or just trollish tinkering. So you have all these actual valid points, and then you just pull trollish tinkering in there. Okay, like the recent bus system hack in San Francisco that took down the smart card system and made bus rides free on Thanksgiving Day. The more we network every last every last object in our lives, the more our physical reality depends on the integrity of computer networks. Yeah, but what if you don't have that much on the internet? What if you? And there are plenty of people who don't have Facebooks, Twitter, and other things that are on the internet. Our social lives are networked too. As I mentioned earlier, plenty of evidence suggests that social media news was a major factor in President-elect Trump's surprise win. Yeah, not in the way you think, because reporting crap and lying is what got President-elect Trump actually winning. But we can also see the real world power of social media in the explosion of troll culture. Okay. What the fuck is your point? Whether we're talking about teens bullying each other to suicide, angry mobs driving people off oh my god. Angry mobs driving people off Twitter with death threats. Oh my god, yeah. Well, first of all, report them to the police. And you can report them to Twitter, and you know what? You could just log off. Jesus Christ! Or maniacs swatting Twitch gamers. Yeah, but that's still illegal, and it really doesn't happen that often, fortunately. And so far, as to my knowledge, no one has been killed. So that's also a good thing. The point is, people are harmed in a fundamental way by online trolls. Citation needed. You need to have an example of this. Those people swatting Twitch gamers, they are doing illegal activity. They're not anymore trolls. Same with death threats. Or pulling someone to suicide. Nobody can go offline. Yeah, fuck off. Of course you can go offline. I can just turn off my computer and go outside or do something else. There's nothing stopping me from this. I choose to do this video and talk about this. And I could log off for my Skype. I could log off for my Facebook, Twitter, whatever. Because those haters can erupt into real life at any moment. Jesus Christ. No, they can't. Unless you talk about your side, the social justice crowd, that want to... the people who have a separate thing which doesn't affect their real life at all. And then you dox someone and try to get them fired and ruin their life. That's what the people at Ars Technica and the social justice crowd do. Telling someone to go offline to get away from the troll is like telling them to stop leaving the house. No, false equivalency. That's not what we're saying. If you don't like what people are saying, first of all, you can block, you can mute, you can just ignore them, or you can just log out of that site and or like YouTube, which removes all comments in your comment section, or you could use block bots. There are millions of options out there. Don't tell me this crap that people are telling you to stop leaving your house, because leaving your house, you can do that whenever you want, and no one is gonna stop you unless they do something criminal, or you're a minor and your parents or guardian are stopping you from leaving the house. But this is saying that telling someone to go offline is the same as stopping someone's freedom just to leave the house, is fucking retarded. Maybe it's safer in there, but if you can't survive if you never leave. Many people need to be online to do work, attend school, and get important information. What do you mean important information? And you can attend school. Most schools you have to be in there in person, and a lot of work is actually you have to be there in person as well. But so what if you have to or work online? How is that even relevant to these trolls? We literally can't find out what our president-elect is saying if we don't log into Twitter once in a while. Oh my god. We can't know what our president is saying. Well, we have to log into Twitter. Oh my god. Going offline isn't a real option anymore. Yes, it is. It's as valid as it has always been. As we continue forward into the 21st century, we need to take seriously the fact that every aspect of our lives has an online component, whether we like it or not. There is no such a thing as an exclusively online movement or social experience. I realize what we do in the street are wired into computer networks. No, it's not. The way those networks are run and the rules that govern them are explicitly political. Well, that could be argued for or against. That means our civic responsibilities don't end the instant we log into Snapchat or Reddit. What we do online matters. It can change the course of people's lives, shift the balance of power in a nation. No, you shift the power of balance in a nation by voting. That's how you did it in your recent election almost a month ago. The sooner we take responsibility for what that means, the better. I don't get the point of what this was supposed to do, because this is stupid, to be honest. So yeah, let me know what you think about this, and as always, thank you guys for watching, and see you guys next time. Bye.